your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Call of Duty for me to you, because that's what I do. And I might have some special clips middle through this video, so don't, if you want to stick around, see some Ghost, I'm gonna show some of that Ghost gameplay. And I want to, the reason I'm showing this Ghost gameplay is because of, all the talk that's going around, all the stuff that's going on. A lot of people are jumping ship. A lot of people banning ship. They're all running the Battlefield 4. And here's what I got to say. Call of Duty in the Foundation is a great game. And just like when GM didn't decide to make small cars and they were making big cars in the 70s and they lost a huge market share to Japan, just like when Xbox came out before Sony did with the new Xbox, I mean, so on and so forth. If you go down the road, if you go down the list, if you don't make changes to your game, you're going to fall behind. And I think they're making changes, but they're making all the wrong changes in the wrong places. And what I want to say about that is the fact that, I'm watching the Call of Duty Ghost gameplay, and I see the stuff that they're trying really hard. Like, the bullets whizzing by you don't sound like bullets whizzing by you. They sound like laser beams. They sound like I'm playing a Star Wars game. It's kind of to the point where they kind of went super ridiculous on the sounds, to the point where maybe they're doing it on purpose, trying to cover the fact that they want to catch up with the fact that EA's got so many games in the pipeline, and Battlefront is one of them. It's a Star Wars game. And let's not forget the fact that Call of Duty did discontinue their trademark for Call of Duty Space Wars or whatever. They dropped a couple trademarks, and you can see them implemented in this game. It's like the character builds look like stormtroopers. The sounds sound like Star Wars, and it's kind of like, let's keep it modern combat, and it's Star Wars, and then you have tracers every 5 bullets in Ghost. I don't know if it's a Modern Warfare shooter anymore. Dual band wield scopes and stuff like that. It's to the fact of where, like, they're trying to cover up the fact that their engine is so old that they're like trying to throw everything at us with the kitchen sink. And I'm saying to myself, why don't you just go ahead and make a new engine? And I don't want to hear all these excuses about well, Ghost hasn't had the time to do it, or Activision. Man, they got billions and billions of dollars. If anybody has the time, they have the time. And I think we're gonna see a switch in popularity. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Yo, we're gonna play Battlefield." So let's go ahead and look at some of this Ghost gameplay. It sounds like Star Wars to me. I mean, this guy comes down the tunnel, right, and he throws a 9-banger. It's like choo 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 choo. And then he comes over here and he's like, I'm not going down there again, flag B. And he goes down here on the other side. And it's funny, if you pause it after he dies the second time, if you pause it and he goes down here to the left-hand side, the guy looks like the stormtrooper that rides a motorcycle. And I was like, what? I was like, right here, this guy in the doorway. He looks like a stormtrooper. And I couldn't believe it. And then the laser beams. It's just crazy. I'm thinking to myself, I mean, is Ghost just going tryhard mode? I mean, there's gotta be a backup plan at Activision. If this game fails, I want to know what the backup plan is going to be. I mean, they're spending tons of money, Eminem, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth, and they're just getting everybody involved into this social marketing campaign for their game. I'm like trying to figure out. I'm looking at it and going, I don't see it. I don't see how you can cover up the fact that Battlefield 4's graphics and engine are just remarkable. I mean, if Battlefield 4 came out and did a close quarter combat only game with their engine, I don't think Ghost would make it this time around. And the fact is that, I mean, I don't want to play Battlefield 4 on the Xbox 360. And I don't want to play Ghost on the Xbox 360. I want to play it on the new consoles. I don't want to play it on the old consoles. I want to play it on the new consoles because I don't want to be... There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to get it. Because I don't want to be the guy that goes, man, it was really shitty on this version, and now I'm on this version, and it's really bad. I don't want to... And here's the sad part about this. There's going to be people that are going to play it on Xbox 360, and you're going to go, this is shit. And it's not intended to be played on this old-ass console. And they're going to be like, I'm not buying this game. And then they're going to buy it on the Xbox One. And I don't know if that's going to be the case for Battlefield 4 as well. You know, there is so much shit out there. There's so many variables that if there are variables, it's probable it's going to happen. So when I say the things that I say, if there is a chance that it's going to happen, it's going to happen. People are going to play Battlefield 4 because they think the graphics are going to look better. Probable, then it could happen. People are going to play it on the Xbox 360. It's going to look like shit to them, and probably they're not going to buy it for the Xbox 3 or the Xbox One or the PS4. Probable? Yes, that's probably going to happen. I mean, the list is endless in those variables. I don't know if I want to taint myself by playing the old Call of Duty or the it is an old engine, and then they say, oh, we tore the engine all the way down. No, you tore down the philosophy of Call of Duty. That's what Mark Rubin did. He tore down the philosophy of the game and built it back up. Now, another thing I want to point out too as well, as I was looking at Thunder's tweets and I was tweeting to him, that there are a lot of combinations on the perks that cancel out. Like there's a couple of perks that, why use this perk when you can use this perk? There's no point. Like if you look at it, a dumb person would pick this just based on being stupid. And then another person who's played Call of Duty this whole time would understand how to manipulate this perk and like get two birds for one stone. It's kind of like there's perks in there for the same amount of points that you can go pro on. Now, if you want to see that video, I'm going to be talking about that on Fisticuffs 2 channel. Fist 2 channel. I'll be over there. But anyways, I cannot wait to see what is going to happen between Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghost. I surmise that, you know, because of how big, and I don't want people to underestimate this, how big MLG is taking over League Play is a huge mistake for Call of Duty. Because the people that are popular on YouTube are going to go play Battlefield 4. And that's not good. Anyways, until next time, it's your boy Fist. Don't forget to check out the link below. I'm out.